Hello and welcome to update number 38. If my eyes look puffy, it's because I've spent about half an hour right before I made this video, right after I made the other video, completely breaking down and making a video about it. That video though will not be posted because that video shows my deepest inside, a part of me which I will not show the world. I will show the world almost every part of me, but that part I cannot show the world. It's not a bad part, it's a sad part of me. I won't show the video, but I will disclose what that video was about. Basically, in the last video I talked about the sacrifice, my biggest mistake and sacrifice that I've ever made. Yeah, I started to think about it when I wrote the description for the last video. And when I wrote about the last part, I completely broke down, because even 7 years after it happened, I'm still just as broken as the day I got confirmation that the heartbeat of my planned, wanted baby, that heartbeat was turned off forever because of my selfish, blind stupidity. And it still affects me just as hard. And that broken man I will not show the world. I will only show that to people who ask for it, in person. And if I feel in the moment where I get the question, I will always carry that video with me. And if I meet someone and I feel that it's time to show that video to anybody, I will show that person. There is a few people who I already feel like I can show that video and probably will show that video. And that is, firstly, my mom and dad, because nobody has been closer to me than my mom and dad, except for the love of my life. She even came closer to my soul than my parents did ever have. I mean, damn disguise, but whatever. So my mom and dad, her, if she ever comes back into my life, I will show her that video to really show her the punishment I go through still 7 years later. I will show her to prove to her that I am not a cold-hearted person that deliberately mistreated her. I am just a lost child who hasn't dealt with his past and had disorders that he didn't know about. That is life-altering disorders. But no matter what I say, it will never undo what I have done. And I will never forgive myself for that. That I stand for. So that's 3. Outside of those 3 people, there are only 3 more people which I today feel confident about showing 4 people. That is Dr. Jordan Peterson, and that is Julian Blanc from Julian himself at YouTube. His partner Owen, which I feel kind of embarrassed and ashamed that I didn't look up his last name after last video where I didn't remember his name. I forgive, and I'm sorry. I apologize for still not having it in my head. But Julian Blanc, his working partner Owen, his team member Nikolai, which has been the one who has contacted me from Julian's team to help me through to become my best version of myself. And the hope I have right now is that when he calls back, like we agreed on in the first call, when he calls back in the beginning of March, I will tell him about the video and about this challenge, and I will give him access to everything with a request that if he feels that it would be a good idea, I would immensely be grateful if he showed that video to Julian himself and to Owen, because those 2 people have changed my life for the better more than anybody outside my family has. So, those are the people I will show that video to. I might meet more people throughout my life, which shows me that they are the kind of person who I feel comfortable showing that part to. Then I will probably show them too, but that only time can tell. And for now, it's only the names I've mentioned that I feel comfortable showing that video which I've made between the last video and this one, because that shows the deepest part of my shame. Oh, I'm sorry. My deepest part of my shame and the broken man I really am inside. This is it for this update, because I really need a break right now from making videos. I've been making videos for almost an hour straight, and in between the intermediate time, I've been crying my fucking eyes out. That's why I'm so puffy. If it shows up on camera, I don't know, I don't care. That's what has happened in the last hour. Hopefully the next hour will become better. Until next update, stay tuned. Bye for now.